Hey, girls just wanna have fun. We turning up. Someone wrote a runs. Someone pour a cup. Cause tonight we going up and coming down. It's gonna be a while. Someone jump up in the crowd. Throw your hands up, go wild. Jump up and down.
Welcome to As Per Usual.
APU.
This guy always laughs every time we start it off.
APU.
I'm one of your hosts, Chopay Scoot Moore.
What's up, Jules here, Julian?
Oh yeah, my fault. Chef Fano. I was trying to get right.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit since we last recorded. Maybe 3-4 weeks ago now. So it's good to be back. But
Yeah,
be back.
It is. It's kind of feel good to be back on the recorder.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been going for a while.
for sure.
A little bit. Everyone's had their things going on. Some things going on.
For sure.
Out of town or whatever it is. So, but we back. We trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
We ain't slacking over here. So how's everyone doing? Quick check-in before we dive right into the topics.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's a tradition. It's a tradition. You know,
So, of course, we'll never stop.
in.
God is good. God is good.
Check in, yeah, just check in. It's been a while since I've seen everyone
Nah, not really.
bit. You
Not on
don't
a
think-
personal level.
on a personal level, but yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Last time I saw you was last week.
I seen you last week. That's what I was just about to say for
Yeah,
the check-in.
my
Yeah.
bad. Because I always think in terms of the podcast.
Yeah.
We won't get into that.
Nah, we can get into that.
Nah, we're not gonna talk about that. Not to.
But I'm saying that's what's up with me.
I've been seeing y'all in probably like a month now, right?
Yeah, about a month.
City.
What
I
happened?
feel like
What did I
I've
miss?
seen City, but like for me, like I don't know. I just feel like I don't know this city, like Boston, like the whole Boston area, is like I don't know. It now it's regular to me. I used to come out here and be like, because I'm from an hour away. If the audience doesn't know, I'm from an hour away. I'm from Worcester, and I used to come out here and be like, oh yeah, Boston is like. It is the capital of Worcester. It's like the city where like everything's popping. But now I look at it.
Capital Mass.
Yeah,
Capital Mass. Oh shoot. But what do you call it?
Keep going.
All right. But yeah, I come out here now. At my old age, I come out here now. I'm just like,
My old age of 32.
You better speak for yourself.
I'm
Well,
just
you said
like-
mine, so cool.
yeah. For these guys, I said mine. They're trying to correct me. But anyway, I came out here, and I'm just like, nah, it's not even that popping anymore.
Can I?
You know what I'm
can I cut
saying? It's
you off?
like I don't know if it's because like I just been out here so many times, but it doesn't excite me to come out here anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
You're
is.
not 22 anymore.
No, I'm not. But that's
And
not.
expectations. If you come to the city and you expect a certain vibe or whatever, and
Right.
it doesn't happen, you're going to be disappointed. And if it keeps happening, and it's not the city, it's not the location. I mean,
It's the individual.
It could be the individual. It could be the expectation. Maybe you set your standards too high, and then you're disappointed. But it is what it is, you know.
No, I mean
like,
that's really
you guys.
what-
Like I live, of course, closer, so like I enjoy it.
That's
and I
why
do.
he's defending it. You know.
I'm not defending.
I
it. I'm not
know.
defending my-
No,
I'm
but
just getting to. I'm just
He
having.
ha- no,
I'm just
he-
having
what
the
he's
confidence
saying-
to have it.
defending
What
it,
he's saying
huh?
is he has a good point because if you come to a place with expectations and it doesn't go as it is, you're gonna be like, oh.
If
You know
I
what
keep
I'm saying?
going to New York, once every month.
Shout out to New York.
And I'm not having fun, or it's not
Right.
my
You're gonna be like, oh.
expectations, I'm like, I don't want to go to New York anymore. Since Boston's an hour away for you. Maybe just look at it like that.
Maybe. But yeah, anyway, long story
That's
short,
what you make it.
long story short, I came out here.
Sorry, I didn't cheers you guys before I took a
Peeped
sip,
my
but
guy, checked out my guy, and I don't know. It was just an awkward night. I was just like,
You didn't
I
want
don't
to be
know.
there. for
Yeah.
one, so
yeah,
I could tell by your
and
mannerisms
the
and
gang. But yeah,
We won't get into all that, man.
we don't have to. But anyway, yeah, that's what's up with me. What's up with y'all?
I wasn't there, so. But as far as me, it's been good. It's been good. I can't complain, about life. Shit hits you. You do what you gotta do. But I always gotta give thanks to the men upstairs to see another day and to keep thriving. And I mean, I was in North Carolina in Raleigh for a wedding. My homegirl Sobe.
Congrats to her.
Yeah, she just got married, and it's funny. It's a funny story that like she was a person that when I moved to North Carolina, you know how you make new friends and whatnot, whatever. She was
sure.
a person that we connected, me and Biggs, and she became like a sister to us. And I was the first person there. Actually, she called me. That was like 3 or 4 in the morning when her water broke, and then like I was that first person to the hospital with her and everything else. So like we know we got that like relationship or whatnot. So it was good. She had a traditional. She married an American guy, so she's Nigerian, West African. So he's African American.
Oh yeah.
So it was like a good blend or whatnot. So Friday, Saturday, it was fun, and then Sunday I went to Charlotte for a cookout. My family had a little cookout another wedding cookout was there. So I did a lot of driving because we drove up there. Me and my boy, we drove up there.
Nah,
like
I'm not
12
smiling at the situation. I'm smiling because I just thought of a topic which would be good for next episode. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. I mean, you can pull it in right here.
Say it.
What
You want me to say it?
I mean, what is it?
Of course. Why?
So
would I?
like I heard you like real quick. You were like, she's Nigerian and she married an African American, right? And I was like, I thought to myself, Dr. Umar Johnson, and I was thinking about how he said he believes that you should only marry within your ethnicity, right? Especially black people. So I feel like that would be a nice topic for episode 15, 16, or 17, whatever that.
We're talking about that right now.
No, because
But now we're gonna leave it because that's a thing in itself.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah.
we'll put that.
Word.
We'll literally leave that at rest. We're not even gonna go there. Already.
Yeah.
Because you already see the look. So
Stay
weird
tuned.
already.
Stay tuned on that. That'd be good.
That is a good topic. We're gonna bring that in with the one we reposted the last time. Who reposted that about the little question on that page? Yeah.
Got you.
But yeah.
I'm assuming
Yeah. But after that, we drove the whole way. It was a 12-hour drive there and back. But it wasn't bad. It felt like a normal thing.
Congrats to
college
her.
all the time. I went to A&T, so we used to come back home and shout out to the Aggies. All guys shout out that AGG.
Y'all play tonight, by the way.
Do we? Oh, I gotta check that out. But yeah, besides that, I got disappointed in my food truck search. 101, follow through on that. The update on that is I had this truck in Indiana and I was supposed to check it out. She sent me a video. I had a virtual recording of it, and she drove it around and whatnot. I had somebody record it. And then while talking, I didn't see on the site, I didn't notice that the truck was a stick shift. And
I don't know how to drive it.
Right. That just messed up my whole... Don't fall. I just
Come
messed
on,
up
my bad.
Right. That just messed up my whole
That sucks.
purchase. Like, it was good. It was like, ugh.
Don't ask me, City. I don't know.
Right. So the thing is, I could learn it because I have one of my homeboy who has a car. He told me, he's like, yo, I could teach you whatever on that car. But it's cool with me learning it, but I'm not going to always be available to drive it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll let that drop down because the truck was like $40,700. And
money man.
It's not even his investment. So I talk her down to $36,500.
Oh.
So but then this happened. But that's why I'm always used to life. It's always different punches, always something going, disappointments or whatever. Because I was kind of salty because I thought I finally found this shit.
Right. You know what? I heard a saying actually recently. It's from Monty Williams. He's a coach of the Phoenix Suns. He says everything that you want, basically everything you want in life, is on the other side of hard. If you think about everything, it's hard. It's hard to get whatever. Like, you might
that's a
find,
big fact,
that's
though.
Exactly. That's why, that's been.
That's
I've heard that. That's I've heard that quote.
He didn't just say it's hard. He says on the other side of hard. Right. That is deep because when I was searching for the truck and I was trying to do this food truck thing, it's not easy. It's been a hard.
Of course,
it's been and then now that I got the money to get it, I felt like the truck search would be the easiest part.
Yeah.
But then it seemed to become another part where it's like,
that's been a challenge on its own.
Right. Right. Perfectly said. But no, me, like the way I am, it's just like, all right, bet on to the next one. Like I swallow those punches and then I keep it going. I'm still searching, but
hell yeah.
It's gonna happen, and
it's gonna happen.
Head
That's
up.
all matters. Just...
But for the most part, I think the man upstairs here to see another day. What about you, Scoop?
Yeah, I'm good. I was also out of town for a little bit. I was in the Chicago.
Oh yeah, I remember that
for a couple of days. It was good times. My first time out there. That's a fun ass city, and it's good times. Yeah. Really good times.
What'd you do? Did you do a clubbing out?
Went to clubbing. Had some deep dish for the first time. The authentic deep dish pizza from Chicago. Yeah,
Okay.
Went to this club. Yeah, it was a good time. It's a dope city, and I'd recommend it if you haven't been. Definitely go. Definitely go out there. We'll be back. Hopefully, we string some episodes in a row now. And yeah, man, we get shit popping for real.
We should take a trip one day and shoot an episode in the
somewhere.
State.
Oh shit!
Let's make it happen. That'd be fire. Bring all the equipment. Tony, you got space in your suitcases, one of your suitcases for all this equipment?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we lit. We back. We're gonna
Right.
string a couple episodes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into this episode 13. in the
I mean,
years now.
we keep feeling like we're moving too slow, but we're like like with 13,
I mean,
it's
yeah.
not like, you know what I'm saying? We're going.
We're going.
Yeah.
Could always be more.
It could be more.
Could be less too, but we're
Could
lucky
be exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but yeah, we're moving. Yeah, let's just
We're
jump into
kicking
these
off at-
topics.
where
Oh
we
yeah,
at today.
it's been a couple weeks now, but it's gonna be the first time we talk about this on camera and on all of us together. We're talking about DaBaby's comments.
Yeah.
I know we probably chatted about it a little bit in our group chat, but if anyone doesn't know about his homophobic and talking shit about people with HIV and AIDS on stage at the Rolling Stones. I believe,
Right.
what was the Julian
Rolling Loud.
Yeah, he just basically said some crazy shit that I'm not going to repeat. Yeah, but
Detailed, but probably
in
something
detail,
like that.
but like he just made some disparaging comments. He just made homophobic comments, yeah, and he basically got canceled. Like he had a song with Dua Lipa, Levitating, that remix, where Dua Lipa's fans are saying, take him off the remix.
Yeah, majority.
People are like taking him off of things. Like he's pretty much getting canceled, as he should.
A large part of her fan base
some crazy stuff like that.
any those disease or
Yeah.
whatever, and is LGBT.
I'm gonna keep going. And he walked back his comments, so he basically apologized on Instagram. Then he later, I don't even know if it was days, but very quickly took that down.
Yeah.
And like it just became a whole mess.
No,
Everyone spoke out. Demi Lovato spoke out on him.
Right.
On it.
The
She
whole
said like
industry,
HIV is not a gay disease. Boohoo Man, is that a clothing company? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken,
yeah. That
Boohoo
sponsored him,
Man,
yeah.
yeah, they cut ties with him. Even Elton John spoke out on it. Like, it's crazy, man. Like and of course, I feel like he should feel the repercussions for his actions of saying some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
Like he had people trying to stop him too. His boy like went on stage, like cut the mic off. I don't even know where this came from. If it was something that was like lying inside of him. Of course, yeah, he was.
I don't know. Like I have my whole thing about cancel culture, but I'll speak on DaBaby real quick. Like the thing is, I know we in a totally different time, but when even like in the 90s, 2000s, and even the 2010s, rapper be on stage, if y'all ladies got fake hair, that's the vibe he was on. That's all it was. It was just like Fat Man Scoop. If you got more than $20 in the building, raise your hand up. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the same.
No. But listen. I'm getting to my point. That's what I'm saying. That's the vibe he was on. Of course, it's not the same because $20 in
Because I was trying to watch a
that
recording. He was saying something. He was like, if you were at my show, you would understand what was going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I didn't get it. But go
I'm
ahead.
saying
I'm trying,
he did
I'm
make disparaging remarks.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that's the vibe he was trying to get. Just trying to
How
get
is that
like a hands up.
Kind of put it in. How was he using the disparaging remarks?
Then I
in
have to
the
be
Fat Man
specific.
Scoop?
Do you want me to be specific? What he said?
Bleep it out.
Bleep it out.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, if you do not have these so and so diseases, throw your hands up. Pretty much, that's what he said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, if you are not performing oral sex, if you are not a man performing oral sex in the whatever, throw your hands up or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm saying the vibe he was just trying to
See,
get.
Scoop. So right now I'm seeing a different side. I'm seeing two different sides.
That's what I'm
right
saying.
now.
That's the vibe he was trying to get. It was City. It was just saying like, throw
I
your
don't
hands
care.
up. That's all it was.
That's
But
too
no,
much,
I'm
bro.
not
condoning
I'm not
at all.
condoning.
But
Exactly.
was he saying it's a gay disease? That those words come out of his mouth?
No,
Yeah. Well-
he didn't say that. But I'm saying that's what. But I'm saying when you in the 2020s, you can't do that. DaBaby should have known that before going on stage. His team should have known that. Like, but I'm saying if you perform in front of 15, 20,000 people, you just do things in the spirit. Some stuff just comes out, the way you act, it just, you know what I'm saying? Was it right? Of course not. Do I support that type of talk? No. But I'm saying that's what happened. And so do I think he's wrong? Yes. But that's the type of response he was trying to get. It was just trying to get a holler back.
I don't care if you said that shit in the 90s and the 2000s.
They said it a lot
2010s.
worse. But I know. It's
It'll
not
be
right.
The same, but especially now in this cancel culture, like if you said that shit in 2005, he would get 2005 like feedback or like blowback.
I feel like he would.
whatever. You don't think it would just gone under the bridge? Hell no.
Yeah, my personal opinion.
You want to read the comments and right here. You cannot say that in any
Of course, it's wrong.
any type of world. Like that's too far.
I mean, you coming from, hold on. In rap music, the stuff they were saying in the 90s, 2000s, I was just listening to Project Pat. He has a song called Gorilla Pimp. Do you know what Gorilla Pimp is?
You know you can go back. You know you can go back and get canceled for shit you said in your past too, right?
Yeah,
But
no,
listen
for
to
sure.
this though. Like, I can read this. It's not. No, I can
Go
read.
for it.
No, I'm saying
I mean,
though.
I'm just saying like it's
But
too much.
think about it. I'm okay.
I love Project Pat.
He
by the way.
said if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them the deadly sexually transmitted diseases that will make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighters up. I'm saying what's wrong with him saying that?
City.
Because like you said in the club, it's bad to say, but in the club, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not dissing anybody.
Wasn't that my point?
I wouldn't want you to come in public with those disease around me.
Wasn't that my point? That's
But
my point.
You don't
But
want
he-
someone with
City
HIV.
preaching.
You can't. You're not gonna
But I'm saying,
die from someone standing
but I'm
next
saying,
to
but
you
I'm
with
saying, but I'm
HIV
saying
in the
in a
club.
sense, but I'm saying it's not transmitted. He said, those deadly sexually transmitted disease. Because if you know you're gonna go probably mess with those people, but I'm saying it's not right to be. But the part he's messing up is why would you be calling out?
Why you say that?
If they're not gonna touch you like that and catch it, you know what I'm saying? So there's no point if you're not gonna do this and they're not gonna catch it. So there's no point of making them either feel uncomfortable in the scene. They should be okay because they're not gonna. It's deadly, but it's not gonna like transmit it to him for being close
And maybe
to him like that. So like that's
a certain
messed up.
percentage of his fan base has
Nah.
HIV/AIDS too.
There's certain things you don't need to say,
He
and he
didn't.
didn't need to say.
It wasn't necessary, but
That's what it was. I feel with throwing stuff in the air where his mind probably was, but it's like, like what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
But he didn't want to be corny and say, oh, if you got $100,000 in your bank account, say whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like
think
yeah,
I
you know?
think he feels a way about these kind of people. I don't know if it's something inside of him or what. Maybe if it's hate. Maybe if it's because like to bring that up into like pinpoint a certain not even community because he said
ladies. He said ladies. If like your private area smells like water, put your cell phone lighters up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking D in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighters up.
So the LGBT community felt a certain way. What they
So they felt like he was coming out gays.
Yeah, because like what's wrong with that?
And everybody else.
I agree. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's your lifestyle, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So, but again, he's saying the stuff he said is unnecessary.
Yeah.
But like the thing
you
is,
understand the vibe, which I can't.
I understand the vibe in terms of concert setting and being an artist.
You don't say that anywhere ever.
No, he's saying that you can't. No. You don't say that, but he's saying because he's not.
But I don't even care what the vibe is. Like that just doesn't come out of your mouth. Yeah, and like you have to feel a certain way about that community or whoever.
That's fine.
Them.
I mean, we agree, but at the same time, we have I
mean, I can see why
we disagree because you guys are saying. I can see why he said that.
If you ain't doing it, if you ain't doing it in the parking lot, so yeah, he is going at
of course, he is.
So
it's like,
that's not his lifestyle.
Right, so then just leave them alone. You don't have to really.
That's what I'm saying. But like,
them alone, so
but I'm saying,
have to bring it up, right? Which I get.
Chopin was making the point of you couldn't say that in the 90s and 2000s. Me, I think you could.
You could have back then,
right?
Not
I'm saying
far.
now it's like, bro, you cannot.
10,000 cents.
In the 2020s, you cannot.
It's different.
Not that
it's
far.
a dub.
I think he went too far for any time. But
like I said.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like there's even more
ahead.
to it. I'm just saying in terms of like he should be getting canceled in the music community. Like Dua Lipa should be. Like the song is fine without it. Like the song is still like number one. No,
you going at him? Yeah.
Of course, because like it's fucked up.
I'm
like,
dying right
Dua
now.
Lipa's big enough where she could just be
yeah.
like take him off my song.
But look what T.I. said though.
What go ahead.
T.I. said, if you're gonna have Lil Nas X video and him living his truth, you're gonna. I guess there's a D with a dot. I guess it's D.
Yeah.
So you're gonna you're gonna damn sure have people like DaBaby who gonna speak their truth.
Right.
He said, "Ain't nothing wrong with none of it. It ain't got to be hate. It's all honesty. Everybody living their truth."
But who is Lil Nas X? Like,
Did you see his video?
I know that video, but like that.
Did you see
Yeah,
that
I seen it.
video?
I seen
it.
So if I watch that video and I should have not, the thing is,
Of course, that
the
was-
thing is, you see what it is. These days, things are just so too sensitive. Like I can't like. I have no problem with gay people. Like I really don't care what you're doing.
Right.
But the moment I say, I say, oh, dang, he's gay. Then I'm the worst person in the world just by saying that. Why? Like you'll be falling. You're gay. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna talk to you. But then
I agree.
just those words is just like I'm saying, and that's what's happened. Like I have no problem with a gay person. Like, we can be friends. But the moment just to speak something,
Yeah, but
then it say, oh, you hate them. But I can
I agree.
guarantee you,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just this time, people can't speak. Nothing was on the mind no more.
You can't.
Absolutely.
Nothing.
But because
It's-
of what's
it's done.
happened in the past, that's where like I see where the LGBT community is sensitive. I'm not saying y'all sensitive. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, like I'm saying,
Keep
you
going. We're
can't.
sensitive.
You can't like. You can't say that because of what's happened in the past with like hate crimes and murders and beatings and assault of the
Right.
LGBT. So
Which
it's
that
like
goes far.
anything that you say about the LGBT community, which I support, is just like you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be on your
Right,
You
say
know what I'm saying? You got
nothing.
to watch it.
Right,
So just
don't
don't say
say
nothing.
mind your
Yeah,
own
that's what I'm
business.
saying. Just don't say
Yeah,
nothing.
But I agree to say nothing. I'm just saying everything has gotten so sensitive. Like even
Right.
just words and everything. Like you can't even like just the more you're out there, just everything is just sensitive. Like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You can't say
I support
nothing.
them. But like I get where they're coming from. It's the way it came off, especially even when you read it, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of shady. It's kind of shade.
Yeah.
And like with the Lil Nas example of I saw him recently. Like he.
So is Lil Nas in the closet or
no, he's
he's
gay.
gay.
He's openly gay.
Okay.
And you know what I'm
So then that
saying?
video is okay for his fan base, I would say.
Yeah, I mean that's his lifestyle. That's he's gay. That's fine.
But like T.I. said, everybody just speaking their truth and just being honest. He's not saying I hate him. He's not saying, I would hope not, if the baby is not saying that if I see Lil Nas being in danger and I could help him, I'm not gonna help him because he's gay.
Right.
I'm gonna hope he's not saying that.
Right.
He's just speaking on him. You know what I'm saying? No, but I would hope nobody's saying that.
if you're saying fellas, but
For that
but this is the
part.
problem. If you're
Yeah.
saying fellas, if you're not
Right.
if you're not participating in gay lifestyle,
Why?
put your lighters up. Yeah, exactly. It's like
Why
It's,
you
it's,
saying
it's,
why?
why?
It's
It's
shade,
like
though.
why?
It's
But
shade.
yeah,
It's
why?
shade.
But I ain't
It's like,
in
why
the
are you
parking
pointing
lot,
out
so
them?
what?
Right.
Like, do you
Right.
feel a certain
Exactly.
way about
Right,
them,
right.
or are you?
What are people in the crowd
what is
who are
what is
doing
about?
it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what
Do
is
the,
it?
are the lights gonna go down?
Like, why are they in the forefront of your mind in that moment when
Right,
you're in the
right, right. I agree,
stage?
I agree.
When you're on stage, why is it that
Right.
We agree,
community
we agree,
that
we
is
agree.
on-
He could have been
that's on your
talking Lil
mind?
Nas X.
But
And-
no, me and City said it's unnecessary.
Yeah,
we said that.
But at first, a little, you were saying, "Oh, I know," like you kind of pulled back, or like you made your explanation further. But at first, said, "Oh, no, you can understand the vibe. It's the same
Yeah,
thing as Fat Man
I do
Scoop
understand the
saying,
vibe.
Oh, if you got a $20,
I didn't say it's the same.
You did at first.
No,
wrong?
I was
You
no, I didn't
it's
say the same.
vibe. You said,
I said I said the vibe.
okay,
That's not the same thing though.
No, he was going other vibe. I get what
I
it is.
understand, but you
He's
mean the
saying
vibe. So you're
he's
saying
saying it's like 5
the
minute
vibe
scoop.
at the
You
concert,
know what I'm
or if
saying?
you're at
Yelling
the
things
club
out.
and you're yelling it out. So if you're listening to that song, it's the same thing as listening to Baby at the club. It's the same vibe. Keyword same. No, because you said it's
No, because vibe. No,
Not saying what they both are saying is
Right,
the
right,
same.
right,
I just
right.
mean you said the vibe is the same.
I agree. Yeah,
Right,
I
so-
stand. I
so
stand
that's
by
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah,
I
because
know,
you were
I
saying
know,
because
yeah.
he wanted
Yeah,
people
yeah.
to go out and do that.
Yeah, and you
Right.
want them to do
Yeah,
that.
that's
shit
it.
too.
That's what
But
you're doing
why?
now.
My thing is, why is that group? why is that
Like we said, it's
community-
unnecessary.
It's unnecessary. So okay, we all agree on
Yeah,
that.
we agree.
Definitely everything that
And then-
things that say he's unnecessary was like calling out like, yeah, you
Sure,
said you
for
got
sure.
$100 bill, put your hands up.
Exactly.
You got a
And I don't
$2
wanna-
put your hands
I
up.
don't
That's
wanna
what I'm trying to
start-
get out, but that
Right.
was too much. Like you were saying, like what's in your
What's in your mind?
Like,
to,
when you
to say something like that?
Right.
Why do you feel? What do
like
you
when
feel
you
about that?
feel
community?
about that,
Right.
like,
And especially in
Everything
2020.
that he's getting, like I don't know. I heard that like did he have a new single that came out today?
Oh, he
Friday?
he dropped off freestyles.
So yeah, he's still like he's not gonna stop working, but
Right.
like, he's not gonna be. On
But
the
he's doing the
feature,
groundwork
like,
though. He's visiting with the museums of like the LGBT or whatever. So he's definitely doing the groundwork and getting knowledge on that because he now realizes what he said his actions were wrong and unnecessary.
Has he
So
given Irvin a call?
who's Irvin?
Magic Johnson.
Oh, Magic Johnson. No, shout out 32. No. I don't know.
Yo,
Maybe
this guy's a clown.
maybe they. Oh man, you know what? Can I let me finish what I was gonna say. So look it, right? I didn't want to get too deep, but we're talking about cancel culture. I, for one, do not believe. I believe the artist should be separated from their art. No, I'm sorry. The artist should be separated from their lifestyle, right? So, I'll be remiss to bring up Robert Kelly. So I personally hold on. No. Wait. Hold on.
I feel so weird hearing his song pull up on my stuff.
Hold
sometimes.
up.
Next topic.
But look it. Let me just say this. We could go on, but let me just say this. I personally believe he's the greatest R&B artist. Period. Like to ever hold a mic, right?
Who?
Rob.
Yeah.
But in his personal life, I don't condone that. He's a criminal. He's absolutely a criminal. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. But I believe you can separate it.
It's hard.
But how is it hard though? But how is it hard
Every time I hear his songs, like I have so many R.
But that's
Kelly
his personal-
songs.
Yo, can we move on from R. Kelly, please?
That's his personal
I
life.
get it.
Can we
I've
move on
been
from R. Kelly,
trying.
guys?
But every time I
we
hear
just
an
move
R.
on from
Kelly
R.
song,
Kelly?
I'm
Yeah.
like,
I heard the same thing from a woman.
is this the shit he was telling these girls?
She told me the same thing.
Let's move on from.
Oh, we can move on. But that's just how I feel. You can separate the artist from the personal life. I believe that.
Yeah. But Kel's got hit.
Because you know what's funny though?
Let's move on.
No,
from
okay, wait. This is
Robert Kelly.
no. I'm transitioning. You know what's funny? Okay, look it. You can listen to an artist who talks about killing people's children, mothers, brothers, sisters, parents. You can listen to that, and they respect their personal life,
But
right?
they haven't done it.
But they haven't done
They're not in jail. They haven't done it. They're not torturing motherfuckers. out
majority,
there.
but not all.
Nobody's torturing nobody out here.
Majority, but not all. Some
I mean,
rappers
you
are
never
real.
know.
A few rappers are real. Majority, 95.
I mean, yeah.
Right? Am I
Yeah.
lying?
No, you're not.
But it's funny how we can condone that. Oh yeah, he kills. He says it on record. He does this. Oh, but it ain't no problem, right? But then that's all I'm saying. It's weird, like how we picky.
I don't
We
think.
finicky. We picky. That's how it
I
feels
think
funny.
because people don't know blatantly what happened. I feel like if those people that we speak of, it was to come out in light, like his came out.
Yeah.
I think people would refrain from what they were cheering for that individual.
I feel like our society's just funny.
But we just hear those killing and blah 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 because we think that it's make believe. Nobody's really doing that. Talking
It's
about
cool
it.
to be killing people.
No, but it's make believe. We feel like a lot of people are not doing it and coming to talk about it. People are snitching
I think that's. I don't know.
All right, guys.
People are not
Oh, yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, let's move on for this one. It was good discussion. DaBaby, get your act together, man.
Get your act together, man.
We all as a society need to. We all need to
Crazy.
get our act together.
Get your act together, man.
All right, man. Let's get into this PJ Tucker nonsense. I'm sorry, PJ Washington, Charlotte Hornets.
He said, "I'm just a guy with a broken heart trying to
PJ
find my way back home."
So PJ, yeah. You know what's funny is today, for some reason, this has never really happened before, but I've noticed it because I'm just looking straight
He's a
ahead.
fool.
A lot of people are catching our vibe. Like, I guess they notice the lights and they like peeking in a little bit.
Oh, really?
Peep, yeah.
Feel
Walk by. So we got a little audience. We've got a lot of people. Like, I'm just staring at them. Like, so PJ Washington, Brittany Renner. Let's just give a little bit of a backstory. She basically she secured the bag with him.
He's a fool.
He's a fool. On that, we could go way back to the Kentucky.
I can't wait to hear
games,
y'all.
when she used to go to the games and like, Brittany Renner, she's like a model, IG like model, all that shit. She used to go to the games.
Author.
Author.
Don't forget that, bro.
Yeah, of course not. I'm not gonna
I
forget.
love when he gets deep
And,
with the people and let them know what's going on.
And like, she used to go to the fucking Kentucky games and like all PJ Tucker, all those guys. I don't know who. I don't watch college ball like that anymore. I know Tyler Hero was on those teams, but I'm trying to think of some other guys. Like, they would just be at the on the stands, like, "Oh, I love you, like, I want to talk to you," and like, she'd just be standing there. But all along, she was just scouting out and seeing, okay, who to get. And of course, eventually, like, she got PJ Washington and her started dating. They have a son together. They were about to get married. 2 months into that, boom, gone. She's gone. Now she orders like $200K a month for child support, if I'm not mistaken.
Lord have
And, like,
mercy.
she's
Where
like,
was she
she's not
going? Where'd
allowed
she
to-
go?
She dipped. She broke up with them, said it was over. Like, she acted all lovey-dovey with them for months. I'm not sure. I don't want to say they were married, but yep, $200K in child support to Brittany Renner, and just turned into a whole mess. So like, she basically just played the guy, acted like she was in love, secured the bag.
Don't cry.
Right now, I mean, PJ's up for an extension, I think, after this season, but he's he only makes, right now, he's on his rookie deal. He makes like 7.8. Well, he's only made up to 7.8 in his NBA career so far. And yeah, he's up for it soon. For what it's worth, Renner has yet. Sorry, I'm just trying to
There's so much.
So
to go
yeah,
off
the
this.
two they confirmed the
$200K
relationship.
a month.
Yeah,
Some people don't even make that.
their baby when the baby arrived in May, she
5
was gone.
years.
She was gone like
$200,000 a
weeks later.
month,
Some people don't make that 5 years time, and she getting down a month.
and he only made 7.8 for how many years?
I mean, he's been in the league since 2019, so this is probably going to be his fourth season coming up. So maybe
Wickedness.
fourth,
He can afford it.
Pure,
He can afford it, but it's taking a fucking hit on him.
pure wickedness. He better get some endorsements.
So yeah, right.
something else to
he's not going to be like an all-star like that.
Something
I like
else
PJ Washington
to
a lot,
tackle that,
but,
Spence. Yo, there was a club. There was a Get the Bag club. I believe it. Like, there was a Get the Bag club.
Oh yeah.
Where these girls just go to get the bag.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what she did. That's what she did. That's exactly what she did. Like, she knew what she wanted.
Right.
She
got
dragged him
pregnant?
along. Yeah, she got pregnant. They have a son.
They have a
together
son,
now.
yeah.
So that's why she's getting that money.
This is depressing. Me just hearing it.
I remember when they said it. PJ tweeted right away. He said that's cap. So who knows what's true or what's false? But
He moved on. Did you
yeah,
see?
he moved on. But yeah. Let's not go for like. He says now he's dating another IG model. So you want to do the same shit you got yourself into. But let's focus more right now on the beginning, the Brittany Renner PJ saga. You want to get into that little Jules on what?
I got so much to say. I want to hear y'all first.
I think you should go.
You want me to go?
Yeah. And
All right.
Can you enlighten me on it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we just enlightened you.
Oh, that right there was it?
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just more.
I mean, yo. Okay, where do I begin? Number one, PJ's a fool. Yo,
She fooled him.
you need to,
Yeah, she
yo,
fooled him.
my young dudes out there, my young boys out there, please wear condoms.
She's
Please
going
wear
to the Hall of
condoms.
Fame, man.
I don't care if that's your wife, your wifey, your girl. Unless y'all ready, please wear condoms. Unless y'all have conversations like, yo, I'm thinking about starting a family. We thinking about starting a family. Cool. Do what y'all do. Till then, wear condoms because you never know. You know, even guys too. You don't know their intentions, ladies. You don't even know their intentions. So y'all got to be safe out there, man. It's just like, yo, and it's crazy. You could be around or you could be dating somebody and you don't even really know them. Like, it takes so long to figure out and know somebody. And this is why I always, like, when I have conversations with City or Chopay, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to put like these times. It's sad. I have to put like these timestamps. Like, oh, I have to know a girl for like 5 years or 6 years or 7 years before I even think about giving them an engagement ring. And like, think stories like that is why, because, you know, PJ, like, I understand. I know how it is to fall in love. Like, I fell blindly in love with you know, women before, and
Women.
and like it's like, huh?
Multiple? Yeah.
Multiple?
No.
You know, anyway. But look at right. But like it's a
If
whirlwind.
you're a real dude and no dude's falling in love multiple times like that,
Well, what if
Whoa,
you fall
why
in love?
not?
No,
Why not?
No, I disagree.
How many? You fall in love 3, 4, 5 times already?
Well, if you fall in love,
Have you fallen in love 3, 4, 5
No,
times?
but
That's what
what's
I'm
wrong?
asking. I'm asking how many times have you fallen in love?
No. You have to no.
I mean, for the sake of the show, I'll say once. But hold up. But what's
Once
wrong
or
with
twice.
Once or twice. But wait, what's wrong with people following?
I
more
didn't
than
say
one,
people.
so-
I didn't say people.
You said Julian.
No, I said guys. We don't fall in love.
No,
Wait,
I
what?
disagree.
We don't fall in love 10 times.
I disagree.
That's a
Of course
species
you don't
type thing?
fall in
All
love.
right,
But
you fall in love 10 times. You said
listen,
how many love? Because
You're-
listen, when you love, when you love, do you? I said when you
Yeah.
love somebody, right?
You
Right.
fall in and out of love,
I agree.
Yeah, you correct. So then,
and you could
so then you didn't really love that person.
no. 'Cause-
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what City's saying.
Like, come on, man.
I see what City's
Come on,
saying,
man.
but I agree with you. I see what City's
Come
saying,
on,
though.
man.
He's saying that you don't even you think you're in love, but you're not. That's what he's
Right.
saying.
Come
Oh,
on,
okay,
man.
okay.
Come on.
I respect
man.
that, bro. I respect that. I
I
like that. I like that.
Real
I
love?
disagree with him, but I respect
When
that.
you really love somebody, come on, before you get into it, you'll be in there. Come on, man. Real.
So
trust me.
City's saying PJ thought he was in love. He really wasn't. He was just like, it was just heavy infatuation.
He was in lust.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
Come on, man.
I disagree. I think PJ.
What did
was
she go
into
through
it.
with him?
I think
What did
Brittany Renner was not in
how
love.
long?
Brittany,
How long did it take before he did that?
A year?
Yeah, it was longer. It was maybe like
What?
2 a year.
2 years? 2 years?
Yeah, but no. Listen.
So okay,
City,
so now
City,
married
listen.
No, get out of here. There's no woman getting my full commitment all after just, especially with that much money.
Yes,
After with that much money for 1 year, 2 years, you're gonna
City,
listen,
yes,
get out of
you.
here.
City, yes,
You ain't
you.
go through nothing with me. You want to brag like that? You stupid.
You. Yes, you. But PJ's 19?
Yeah, he was 19 at
Idiots.
the time.
I agree. But he was.
You have to listen.
To what?
Listen. I don't believe.
It sounds like
either-
Soap would have been him too if he had.
No,
that
no,
money.
no. Stop it.
All right, what?
I don't believe neither was in love. PJ might have been in lust. PJ was really fucking feeling her,
Right?
Because she's bad,
And she came with a game plan.
She came with the game plan. She
Yes.
was never in love. She had her game plan. There was never love in the
there to
situation.
recruit motherfuckers.
She was
Yeah,
recruit. She
that's
was
what she
finessing
was.
the bag. She
Yes.
finesser of the year. She's winning the award. but I disagree with you on the love topic because you're saying so someone could be together for 10 years, 5 years, and then just happen to just go their separate ways. It could be anything. It could be, we didn't want to live in the same city, or someone wanted to live in Dallas, but the other person wanted to live in LA, just for example. And it's like, we can't come to an agreement. We can't be together. You have to go our separate ways. You still have love for the person, but it just didn't happen. So you're going to find your next soulmate. You don't settle. You never settle in a relationship.
How many
You only
times
move
are you
forward.
doing that?
You're not
I
you're doing
asked
that
him,
until
listen, before you continue, I asked him, I said, how many? Because he said multiple. I wanted to know, because yes, you could do one, you could do two. Are you going to do 3 and 4? Is that, you know what I'm
So
saying?
you're gonna
Yeah,
stop,
that's possible.
You're gonna stop
It's
searching
possible, but-
eventually after you've been in
Bro,
multiple
if me
deep,
and
like,
somebody,
especially
listen,
if you're a
from
deep
what you
person.
just said, if me and somebody claim we loved each other, location would not be a problem.
but you never. I mean,
Get out of here. So
you're really.
me and
You're
somebody
really
said we love each
no.
other, right? Julian, and location,
deeper than
we
that.
can come to an understanding of a
Right.
location.
No, I hear you.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
Then you
You're
don't
just
know what
not-
love is.
No, then you don't.
Continue.
You're not understanding. You're not.
No, you're not.
understanding
If me or a woman or girl, somebody said
disagree with
like
you,
right
man.
now
You're not-
we're
you're
going,
not
we got everything established.
I agree with Chope, but look it.
But like, you're
no, I
giving
agree
him
with you.
validation.
I am because no, he's right though. No,
You're saying
there-
this
there's-
is it.
there's two
This is
things
love.
can be true.
I'm saying it's
Two
real,
things can be
real
true.
love. Maybe you're in the PJ
Well,
thing,
you don't gotta-
but when you're in love,
Yes.
Lower
your
your voice, bro.
location.
Two things can be true. Yes.
Location,
Right.
I'm not. You would
saying
Yo,
location
if I
is for-
love a girl,
Yeah.
and location came to the point, it has to be really tough before I say, "Oh, because of location, I'm not gonna make
So
this
you're
work."
gonna be the one that gives in, and you're gonna move to wherever she wants to live.
Possibly, if it makes sense, yes, I'll
It's
move
easy
there.
to say it now, but if you're in the situation, it might play out differently.
When people get married, they
course.
do all the time. One person will live the other person, the other person.
Absolutely.
It happens, but people see how the job works. They finesse things to go on.
Absolutely.
You don't put location over that.
Absolutely.
Come on, you say I
And you're
love
keying
you.
in.
You use that word that L word, and you say that, and you base it off location. I'm not saying you can't fall out of love, but I'm saying location.
But you're saying so if you
out of here.
so if you're saying you're in love,
Yo,
you
this is
can't
what
fall out
definitely
of it.
repulsing this part over.
So you're saying if
You talking about location?
No, you're
You
digging
say I
too
love
deep
you,
into the
but
location, and he's not giving out. Like let me speak, let me talk too, let me respond.
Tom,
You're,
there's other- I'm saying there's
You're
other
like,
things.
You got your voice so
There's
fucking
other
loud,
things.
bro.
I'm saying there's other things we can fall out of love for, and that can
I'm
happen.
just- yeah.
But when we come to an agreement, baby, my career is that. You want to move here, I want to move here.
But like now you're digging like just
What
listen.
what works best for both of us in this location? Okay, boom, boom, boom. If we can't make that work, then that means there's something else. Then we didn't. Then
So you're saying, I'm
things
just
can be
clarifying what you're saying is that you're saying if you're in love with someone, there's no falling out. That's your person. That's it. There's nothing that can break you apart.
no, I never said that. You said,
That's how you make it. That's not how
No,
you make
I
it sound?
repeatedly,
Because you're saying you're gonna figure-
I repeatedly said yes. There's other things you would fall out for, but you said location. I asked you. I said
Yeah,
if it's
I brought
location.
that up as an example.
I said if it's
of
location,
why
then go boom.
relationships could end.
What other things could relationships end? If we're going different places and we say we love each other and we're splitting up and we're going places we
many
can't see
things
each
that can
other,
end a
then we're
relationship.
definitely falling apart. We're definitely falling apart. Like we're definitely falling
I'm
apart.
going to use an example. I'm going to
We're
use a
definitely
celebrity
going out different
example.
ways. Who else? What?
I'm using a celebrity example here. D Wade and Gabby Union. They look like they're in love, right?
Please
But
don't tell me-
listen,
please don't tell me there's something
listen
going on wrong with
to
them, 'cause
this
that's my-
story.
I fucking
Just
don't-
listen. So this is like real. This really
I know.
happened.
I just hope they're not going
They've
downhill.
been so like in a course of relationship. Sometimes you need breaks. Sometimes you need time apart. They took a break, and while they took a break, D Wade got another woman pregnant.
Correct.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's Damon Wayans' baby. Look, he loves shit like this. You see his fucking smirk? Damon Wayans, so like baby mama also. So like, but that could have broke them. But their bond was super strong that they were able to stick it. Like they were able to get past that.
In love.
But you
Real
that
love.
could break. Yeah, but I'm saying yeah.
They were them saying
And like
but
they're still together.
They
But
didn't.
and
they
then this goes
didn't-
into our next
Gabby
topic.
is a better
But woman than most.
and a man than me. I'll say that.
You and then most.
Yes.
Most would've
But
been.
listen, but they were on a break though, right?
And they weren't like engaged. They were still
D-Wade's foul.
foul for that, right?
OD.
What
I'm
was,
just saying, like,
what was the
shit-
terms of the break? Is she not doing anything? Was she?
No,
it's
a
just
break
like,
is a break.
break
You
is
can
a break,
see other
doesn't
people.
matter. Yeah.
But I'm saying you're not gonna wear a condom. D-Wade, bro. I know you got money. I know you paid up crazy. I know Li Ning got you. Was it Li Ning? Li Ning. Yeah.
So, yeah.
But bro, you ain't wear a condom with the girl you seeing, and you know that Gabby is your soulmate. D-Wade, you tripping, bro. But it's all good. That's in the past. You know what I'm saying? They moved on.
Yeah, they moved on. But I'm just using that as an example. That's more to your point of like you have that unbreakable bond. That is love. But you could still be in love with someone in that time period of that moment in history.
Yes.
Oh, that's not even what I'm talking about.
No, but that's where I'm trying to get to him.
No,
Okay,
I'm saying
yeah.
that,
It's like in that moment in history, like in a lot.
Yet though, you're not in love. I got love for you. I got love for you, but I'm in love with you are different. I got love for you, but I'm in love with you are different. I got love for you,
but I think love and in love is different.
Yes, it is. I got love for you, but I'm in love with you are two different things.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so,
I wasn't trying to make that point.
Right, you weren't. No, but
I just think it's deeper, and I think that you're just like, no, love is love, and that's it. And there's nothing that if you're in love, you can never break up. You can never be with anyone else ever again.
And that's not what I said.
No, is that wrong?
And you're very wrong. You're very wrong.
But is it wrong that I can perceive it that way?
It's not wrong. You can perceive it that way. It's not wrong.
But like that's how you've been coming up.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
What we're back to get you back. So I never said you can't get out of love.
Right.
I never said love is love.
Then that's not love.
I said when you say you love somebody, you said my example is distance. So I brought that distance part. I'm saying if you're really in love with somebody and distance is an issue, then you're not really there. But you said no. I used it as an example. I said cool. Let's move forward from that example. Am I wrong? I'm just saying. So now we forgot.
No, you're wrong.
No, but
I'm just saying. No, you're right. You're saying your point.
But I'm not. But am I right or am I wrong? You said distance. I said we should move away from the distance. So we move away from the distance.
Okay, yeah. Go.
Right. Don't get emotional.
I'm not getting emotional. No one's getting emotional. No, I'm not with that shit.
For real, let's go. Don't get emotional.
I'm not getting emotional, but like you're trying to now.
So we get away from the distance.
George is gonna validate everything you're fucking saying.
No, he's not.
No, because I know what he's saying. But I said I agree with you.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. So what?
But the thing is, you took it as what I'm not saying.
Right. The thing is, I understand what
but you took it as what I'm not saying.
I'm saying overall, I agree with you.
I didn't say love is love. You can never fall out of love. Things happen. I'm saying for something to happen for you to fall out of love, it has to be deeper than just distance.
Yeah.
That's it. On that part.
I'm not saying
that was just a side note.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying on that part. So now we will move. So now we will move forward. When we come this way. I don't need one. I think you might need a bucket of water right now. That's gonna get them going. But not. So now when you bring it back over here, I'm saying you could fall out of love. Of course it happened, but I'm saying you're not having 5 or 6 love. Then you would never. How many love is that? Like what?
Many other soulmates. So we want.
I agree with that. I agree with you. No, but look at
So
then that's you and you, but.
Yes.
Because I feel like for me to love somebody, like the vulnerability of me giving everything to somebody, I'm gonna do it 3, 4, 5 times. I can't do that.
And that's
respect.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can go, you can submit and be very vulnerable. Because I want to be very vulnerable, give my all to one person. Then if that messes up, it takes a while. Then I'm gonna open it back up to somebody else.
That's normal.
Yes. You feel me? I'm gonna open it back up, but I'm not just doing it to 3, 4, 5, 6. What?
Yeah.
Then you say you love? Like, what does that mean, love?
It does look crazy.
Right. So you guys can do that, but I feel like I've been there. I feel like I've been there once. I'm ready. I've been there once that I really love somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm down to be there again. But that's after time of me like, you know what I'm saying? Like that time of healing and whatever else.
Right.
But if this next one goes wrong, like the 3rd or 4th one will be like, I have love for you, but like the other 2 will have me thinking like, what really is love?
You get something.
Nah,
you get what I'm trying to say though? That's what I'm saying. I think you go 3, 4, 5
as you get older.
What is love now?
Especially as we all continue, I'm more so just speaking on you. And like, if you don't want to get there, but like things fall apart, hopefully like you get something out of it.
Out of what?
Out of these relationships and connections and love. If it's either like you learn something or like we're getting older there, so I could say like you have children or like something that's like, okay, like this is worth it, you know? I know like your mindset's not on having kids now. I'm being honest and being real.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna make these close bonds with people, especially as you get older. I'm not saying right now, this moment. I just mean in general.
Right.
It's like you wanna like you want to have something that was like, okay, yeah, this at least made it worth it.
I can give this a chance or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
for
this
sure.
is why. Oh, this was worth it because like you're just not like, oh, I fell in love with this person, and they just fucking wasted my time and like, what the fuck do I have from it? You know,
you don't
Right.
wanna do
so
that.
like you don't want to do that. So like that's why you have to be very like you have to be secure and like safe and I guess sacred with yourself, your time, your emotions, your
Right.
feelings. So, like it takes a lot.
Yeah,
to
but
fucking give someone
yeah, but
all this
love it doesn't have a
that
time
emotion.
limit.
It
It doesn't have a time limit. And like and for me, you can't really describe what love is. Like, you know, like love for me, like when I was in love, it's like 24/7.
First time or the sixth time.
I told you it was either once or
I'm
twice.
kidding.
I'm not gonna specify.
Just
I'm-
keep going.
I'm
Keep
not-
going.
I'm not
Keep
gonna-
going.
Now
Just
he's trying
keep
to
going.
get you from
No,
what
I know.
said to that.
I know. I'm not gonna specify it for anybody. It was once or
stupid
twice.
as clown,
But what I'm
dog.
saying is though, like the last time I was in love, right? Which when I was like 28, 29, around there, yeah.
So you're talking about 2 times you've been in love, right?
I'm not gonna specify it.
Okay.
But look it right. So when I was in love, I couldn't stop thinking about the woman 24/7. You know, I always wanted to be around her. Like that's love for me. But for everybody else, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like I
So
just
you
want.
was in the honeymoon stage for how long?
That's not honeymoon.
Bro, getting the butterflies, nobody feels
Bro.
like
You don't know how.
no,
That's what I'm saying,
listen,
bro.
how long was it in that?
The relationship or in love? Oh,
Whatever
that's a question,
that was.
huh? That's a question.
Whatever
huh?
that was.
What-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. That's what I'm
long
trying to
was-
say. How long were you feeling that? And how long did you feel that every day for the 1 year, 2 years, 3 years you was with her? Or what, how long would you
I
feel
felt it.
In the beginning.
In the beginning,
Nah,
right?
not in the beginning. No, that's honeymoon. That's the honeymoon phase you're talking about.
Right.
I was like, I was feeling her, and then I fell in love around. I think it was like 6 months.
Because, bro,
I was like,
listen
oh
to this.
yeah. I was like, oh yeah, this is the one.
Listen,
And
if
then
you're
the
feeling-
anniversary happened, and I was like, damn, we made it to an anniversary. Because typically, I don't have long terms. Typically, ladies, I don't have long term situations, relationships with women. But when it got to a year, I was like, wow, that was my long. I was like, oh wow, it got to a year, and the anniversary. Like this is my first anniversary. I was like, damn, like yeah, this is the one. And you're talking about falling up. I don't remember what made me fall out of love. Probably for the sake of that person, I don't want to bring it up. But anyway, right? Probably. A lot. How many listeners? How many downloads we got? 150. We got. It's gonna be like 250 after this episode. It's gonna be like 250. You feel me? But City. So that relationship, I was in it for a year and a half, and I was in love. I was in love for about 6 months. I'll say like 6 months. Like yeah, not being specific, like 6 months. But I feel like yeah, you can be in love and have love for a person, definitely. But you can fall out of love with the person you previously loved and fall in love with a new person. Why can't you?
That was my point.
Yeah, you could. You could. You know what I'm saying? I respect where you're coming from because I understood once you
That was
explained
my
it.
point
When you
from the
first said it, I was like,
fucking-
what are you
from the
talking about?
start,
But when you
yeah.
explained it, I was like, oh, yeah, that's true.
I still-
But again, that's you.
That's the beginner
Jules,
stage of
Jules,
love. You
I'm
guys
sorry,
have the
maybe
that's
you understood it, but I still don't understand.
No,
it.
I comprehend it.
the beginner stage.
He's saying that.
You're at the
you
beginner
think-
stage of love.
He's saying that, like,
I disagree with that. When you're in the fucking moment,
I
and you feel
agree.
it, you're in love with that person.
I agree.
If you have
But
those
what
emotions,
he's saying that
So-
you just
Okay.
blinded.
I'm just saying.
That's
I don't-
that
I
moment.
disagree.
Blinded.
I
Then
don't think-
tomorrow
I
you wake
disagree.
up, oh,
Right.
I'm not in love no more.
Right.
Then you weren't there.
No, because you could easily.
It was in
still
the
have
moment.
feelings for- Was it in the
Come
moment?
on, man.
I disagree.
Come
Bro,
I
I
completely.
feel you.
I disagree. I
But
understand
audience,
what you're
if you
saying.
know what
Oh, you
real
understand?
love
Okay,
is,
then.
Now, from what he just said,
We're on
I
the same level.
understand that.
Yeah.
But I
like that's what
disagree.
you're saying. It could be 6 months
I
to a
disagree.
year
Yeah,
and a
I agree.
half.
And then you
disagree,
say,
yeah.
"Oh, I'm not in love." No,
I agree,
you
yeah.
were in love.
We on the same
at
page,
that
bro.
time.
You were
Right, still.
fascinated for the moment. Come on, man.
No, I disagree.
You
I
guys
feel-
were-
I feel
it was
it.
in the moment.
That's
If you was
you.
so much in love with that person today, you would be with that person. I'm not
Nah,
saying it's the, I'm
nah,
not
I
saying
wouldn't say that.
I'm
I
not saying it's
wouldn't
the only person, but I'm saying it was so much that nothing else, unless that
No,
person
I
was
disagree
trash.
with that.
Yeah, I disagree. But
Unless that person was
I
trash or
disagree with all
something.
that
See,
from the start.
everything City's
You're trying
saying-
to bring me back. You try to make me feel like
No,
I was stupid.
I'm
It's
saying-
I fucking disagree with everything he
That's
just said.
fine. You
Like,
can
I
know.
can't- I know.
You can know. You
Okay,
can
so
know.
I don't-
But
I
in
feel
that
him.
if you
moment,
Like,
love
okay.
somebody and that person,
But you got it.
and that
Okay.
person,
Like,
you make sense.
got
You make sense, bro. You make sense.
thank you.
You make sense.
It makes sense, but I disagree.
That-
I hear you.
Exactly.
So
Right.
from one,
Listen,
long
I
term,
don't
we're gonna
want-
move
the thing
on.
is, I don't want you to agree with me. though.
Right.
That's what you're so. You're
No.
Jules, I'm me.
Exactly.
I don't say I will
Exactly.
want you. So I don't want you to
But-
say you agree with me because you want to be. No, say you don't. That's what on the podcast so we can go
Right.
at it. I don't
Right,
care
right.
what you agree with,
Right,
disagree
right,
with.
right,
anything.
right.
It's me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Go ahead
right.
with your
No, but
shit.
like, you gotta
I'm just
also
saying.
listen from where I'm coming from. Too.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, you understand it?
Yes,
Yeah.
but for me, I'm trying to think. I'm like,
saying
that's just
no,
the over here. But if the person is, if you're in love with them, right, that means you have accepted everything all their flaws, in all the positive and negative, correct?
Yeah, when I was in love. Yeah, when I was in love. Yeah.
Until like I guess it's all those things have been gone. Then that's when, you know what I'm saying, until that person just changed, then those things are not there no more, then it's over.
This dude city's a mind reader. Anyway.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Unless all those things change, then that's when it's the,
Before we move on,
okay.
That's what
before we
happened.
move on to this last
On
topic,
both sides.
before we move on to the last topic, though, I'm just trying to say,
The last topic?
the last topic
We need
that
like
goes
5
right.
more. Come on.
But this topic goes right into it. But I just want to just end it off on this. Like for Jules, you say that you were in love.
Yeah.
As the relationship kept going on, you see. I'm assuming you could say I'm wrong. You see red flags. You start seeing things, actions, and things like that, where you're just like, "Whoa, can I really rock with this person? Continue rocking with this person?" And then you start questioning it, and then the time keeps going on, and then you finally get to the point. I'm assuming. You say, if I'm wrong, that you're just like, I can't continue doing this, and it might it takes some time for you to finally end. But I'm sure you'll always have love. I know being in love and having love for someone is different, but once you're not with the person anymore, you will always probably still have love for that person. You hope for the best for that person, and it just was the right thing to move your separate ways. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying on that.
Okay.
Yeah, love's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Very
like,
beautiful.
I'm not
Oh, yeah,
saying
yeah,
that,
but-
that your love was fake because it ended after 6 months. That makes no sense.
The love was in the moment.
Nah, I feel like I was in love. But anyway, back to
agree with
Brittany and PJ.
No, we're about to move on. I feel like we hit them like it's stupid. Like Brittany Renner is the finesser of the year, finesser of the decade.
Yeah, she wilding for that.
Bro, I feel
played
bad
him.
for you. I feel bad for you, bro. But
Now she got
But it's all
18
PJ's fault.
years. It's all his fault.
She
And like you have his
man.
teammates, LaMelo was joking on him. Like he left a comment like, "Man, it's like to be you
Oh,
right
they
now."
were
In the
joking
comments,
on him?
yeah, they were.
Oh, I didn't
joking,
see that. You gotta send that
yeah.
to me.
It was
You-
hilarious.
you gotta send it to me.
I've never seen it. He was like, "Oh, it sucked to be you," or he said some shit along those lines. It was hilarious.
Yeah, but it's his
comments,
fault.
it is
It's
his
not
fault,
Brittany's
yeah.
fault. It's his fault.
It's his fault for
You the
blindly
bag.
trusting
You the business.
someone-
You the company.
Someone that has the reputation that she has in the industry,
Right?
Like she wrote the book, that book talking about everyone that she messed with in the industry.
Crazy.
Everyone she slept with in the industry.
Crazy.
Like, she knows what she was doing.
Yeah.
But she's not wrong.
I'm not saying no.
Shout out. No, as a matter of fact,
Do
Brittany,
what you can.
Brittany, shout out to you.
She did what she
I
had
mess
to
I
do.
mess with you. I'm on your side.
She did what she had to do. And she's what, 30 now? He's 22. He fucked himself over.
Like,
she got,
I'm tired of people using age as an
or
excuse
maybe
too.
like 20
No.
I mean, he's, yeah.
You the bag. PJ.
Not everyone has a father like LeVar Ball that will tell you.
Oh no, is PJ's parents in his life?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. That's why I don't. Yeah, but
But
like,
I'm just saying, like, even Lonzo had a kid super
right.
early.
But like, sometimes you just have to use common sense in everything. You just have to use common sense in everything.
She got him, yeah. All right, guys, let's move on to a long-term relationship that just got the ex that y'all want
Oh, it's
to
a nice
talk about.
transition. Nice transition
Exactly.
from short term to long term.
Short-term to long-term. The Currys, Wardell Curry Sr., Dell Curry, the sharpshooter,
Didn't look like the perfect
and
time.
Sonya, right? And Sonya, Sonya. I don't want to say her.
What's her maiden? Nah, you know what? I don't-
You love maiden names. So, yeah, they had a divorce after 30 plus years. Steph Curry's parents, Seth, Sadell.
30?
30 plus, yeah. They got married in like
That's as much as I've been alive. Wow.
in like late 80s. Yeah, they divorced after a lot. Like they were like the golden like child, I guess, parents. Like they're always in the stands together. They always look like the picture perfect family. The
that's so
Currys.
crazy, dude.
A lot of controversies come out from it. It's pretty crazy to think. I always think everything comes to an end, but that's just how my thinking is. Call me pessimistic, but like it sucks to suck like to see all that shit happening, but yeah, they're done. I mean, I can set it up a little
So
bit.
did they fall out of love
no, I
on
think-
this one, or did things happen
I
and they
would
have to go to
assume
separate
like
ways?
well now like through the news
It's
like
30 years.
So now through the news, they both
wait, scoop
they've
out.
both accused or they've both come out that they both like said that there was infidelity on both ends. They said that Sonya like was with a ex, not Gronk, an ex Patriots tight end. that
Shout out Gronk. I seen
Shout out
I seen you
Gronk,
doing
yeah.
work last night, boy.
Yeah, 8 receptions, something like that, 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a Patriots play from like the 80s or 90s. So and so like that both came out. Like it's crazy like have this conversation because like Steph like that's like the picture perfect, like family and like to see some shit end them like that. The Curry divorce sucks, but like I'm sure like
Again.
they're a family. They're still a strong family. There'll be love on each side. It comes from a lot of different angles, but like it sucks to see we're not gonna see him in the crowd together anymore at Golden State games or we're at Philly games.
You got me dying.
76ers games side by side. Remember the year when Mrs. Curry, I'm not gonna call her by her first name, Mrs. Curry, she had like the half Warriors, half Portland because Seth was.
I feel like she'll be there
in the Western Conference next to each other, or will they be? Dell Curry might just be in the booth.
I mean, I feel like they'll have their significant other next to them, you know, and be like, oh, you know, because
right
you can't.
each other on each side?
I've seen it. I personally, I've seen that. I've seen that where they bring, you know, their whoever they're dealing with at the time. They're like, yo,
like how like the NBA plays, like they'll have their mistress on one end of the court, and then they'll have their wife on the other side. And
feel me?
The same building.
You feel me?
Yo, so,
You feel me?
yo, are there kids? Are there kids from both of them? Like,
Yeah, all three of them.
all three of them?
Oh yeah, they all had the
They all
yeah.
have them
There's no like outside. That's even disrespectful.
Steph, Seth, and Sadell all married now.
And Steph is the oldest, right?
Steph is older.
Steph is oldest. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Stephen is the
Steph is the oldest.
Dell Curry Jr.
Man, I mean, so look at right. This is how I look at it. I look at my parents who've been together for just, you know, the same amount of time. It might be longer than 30 years, but anyway. So you know, we all were talking off camera a little bit about this, but I am assuming that, right? Okay, so Steph is of age. Steph is older than me.
Yeah, Steph is
Steph is all of us. He's older than all of us. Yeah.
He's like 33.
Steph is like 33. Damn. All right, so I'm assuming that, okay, Steph, he has his career, et cetera, et cetera. He's gone. He's with Aisha. Seth is a father now. He's with his wife. Out the house. Good. Sidell, Damien, they have their children. They married. They're out the house. She's expecting. I really feel like they might have been. I don't know any. I don't have any insider. I don't have any San Francisco news insider. But what I'm saying is, I feel like
Charlotte
Observer. I feel like they kind of were playing like, you know what, like now, like I love you. I always love you. You're my soulmate. You forever will be. But I feel like, you know, this was a nice ride. And I feel like years ago they were like, yo, like when they're out the house, when everybody's situated, maybe we should just, you know, maybe.
Do they fall out of love?
You know what I'm saying? But we'll always be friends. I honestly feel like maybe years ago that fell out.
Nah.
Yeah, they felt like.
I would agree with that.
That's why I asked though.
I would agree with that. Only there's been so much negative drama that's been coming out. That's the only reason why I don't think it was like, oh yeah, we'll always have love with each other. No, I think like it's like a heated,
Things happen.
Like it's not like a clean like we'll go our separate ways. Because like I hear what you're saying. I would believe that if like it's not like Dell Curry comes out and say she slept with the ex-Patriots.
She kind of did though.
But like,
I mean, he kind of did.
Yeah, he did. But like, that's like, you don't say that. You don't say shit like that and think, oh yeah, it's possible. We did our thing. No.
Yeah.
And like, it might be something that happened more recently than we think. You know?
Yeah, and
So-
probably more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things.
Right? Maybe like he
For
stepped
that
out
long,
too.
bro, 30
Yeah.
years, like
Yeah.
people go through
And like,
things
he was
in
an
relationship,
NBA
in
player too.
marriages.
He was
That's
an
what I was
NBA
gonna get to.
player himself.
Go ahead.
And I'm just saying he was an NBA player himself. We don't know what he did during his career.
Right.
Of course, I ain't accusing him of shit, but I'm just saying like,
And he probably did some
shit
too.
happened. Like
Yeah.
even like when they were played Charlotte, Toronto, Milwaukee, like all these cities. Like,
Right.
you're traveling all these fucking cities in the country, like
This
shit
is-
fucking happens. And like the funny thing about, you know what's really funny about like athletes in general, not just NBA players, is like the divorce rate for them like goes up like once they retire. A lot of them get divorces because like they're finally home and like they sit down on the couch and they're like, oh, shit, like this is what I fucking came to, or this is what I have. So like,
No, fucking
and they're like, look
hard.
at Pierce.
It's
Shit,
hard though.
Kevin Garnett, marriage is hard. Relationships are fucking hard.
KG, my dog.
KG, same thing. The wife's just fucking taking all his fucking money and for child support and shit like that.
But again,
so it's just like,
these,
but like they hold down the fucking house during your career. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is
They
that
hold down the family.
with not only relationships but marriages too, is like, I feel like a lot of people are getting into relationships and marriages and don't even really know the person or don't even really want to be
And shit.
married or committed to that person. You know what I'm saying? And that possibly could have happened to me in my past situations. Maybe it was just like the sex where I was just like, oh yeah, I gotta hold this down. I gotta hold this down. And I didn't even really like the person. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is, you don't wake up until like, at least like sometimes there's always one situation or event that goes down where you like, you start questioning yourself. There's always, at least with me, like any,
with me as well, man.
and like there's either something the woman said or there's an event that took place where in my past situations where it's like, I don't know if this, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like where everybody, especially in the Hollywood couples, it looks glamorous, in the paparazzi or whatever, TMZ. But when you go home and lay your head down at night with the same person that you woke up with, man, it's hard, man. Like over time, there's just always things that you guys will not agree on. And like I salute my parents. Like, I mean, like of course I've seen them argue, fight, or whatever. But for them to still be together, I'm just like, damn, like I realize, even just watching them growing up, I just realized like, this is a job. Like this is a full-time job. Mm-hmm. Like being a husband or a wife is a full-time job within itself. Mm-hmm. Never mind your 9 to 5. Never mind your career. Never mind any of that. Your side hustle. The
thing is, you have to be in love with this person so much that you're willing to do the little things.
And my thing, like,
and the little things are the things that gets people falling off from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like the little things. Besides the cheating and the other people, the things outside. But like you said, a full-time job, it's a job. Like you committing to
full-time, not part-time, not per diem.
You have to be a team. Yeah. Like it's not an individual. Yeah. Like you have to work together.
Real.
Like that's, if you want it to work, you have to be on the same page. You can't fight. Like if you have a situation, an argument, no, it has to be you two attacking the argument together. It can't be bickering back and forth. You have to have that 80-20 balance where it's like 80% you guys are on the same page, 20% you could save that for the little shit. But like if a big blow up happens, like you have to fucking shut that shit down the best you can.
And it's not about who's right. It's not that blow up.
Yeah, you have to.
It's about coming to an understanding and not blow up.
Especially for men,
people do that a lot. They bash each other.
Yeah, like for men, like you got to be the bigger person as a man, and just fucking say, right? You can take this battle even if you're in the right. It's easier said than done, and just be like, like I'm not, like it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. Like I'll take whatever the proverbial L, I guess, and just say.
I'm not cutting you off, but I don't think that as men.
No, yeah, as a man in a situation for sure.
So you don't subscribe to that gender role.
Yes.
Then maybe like I'm sure like the woman or whatever the relationship. I'm saying
because there's women who are more calm.
I mean, you have to fucking like. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Of course. But I'm saying, especially like if you see that she's hot at the moment, like he did. Let's fucking say, hey, like I'm wrong, even if you weren't. Just fucking diffuse that shit.
Vice versa. Cause
maybe if it's vice
versa.
Bro,
I'm a human at the end of the day. Of course, there's gonna be certain topics that I'm gonna be more hot than you will be.
For sure.
You can take that role that I take 90% of the time. So don't give me that other part. That's what I see it. I think that there's certain things I'm gonna be more hot. You can be the woman, but like even most time I feel like most women are more like actually the calmer one, be like, oh baby, no, that, and then come back. Then you have some women who are more than people. I feel like that's why opposites match. Mm-hmm. Because why?
Opposites need a match.
Yes, that's why you put that gender thing. That's how I wouldn't disagree with it, because I feel like it's a
I think
thing.
You have to have the give and take.
Thank you. So it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. You can have two.
If you have two fucking high heads, the shit's gonna fucking blow.
Thank you. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. You know what I'm saying? Today actually, you don't want to be calming down. I'm just I'm a guy. No.
Starts.
Right.
If you have two people that are the exact fucking same.
Right.
I'm learning that. Like maybe like I'll speak on it more at another time. But like I'm fucking learning that, and like you have to have. You know what I mean, man.
I don't. I really don't.
You knew what I meant.
Yeah.
I don't.
You
said two people who are not the same or are the same.
No.
What did you say? I really didn't hear it. I really didn't hear it.
That was a little bit earlier, but when you didn't catch what I said then. That's fine. But now I'm kind of like off track.
No, I really missed it. I was trying to get it too bad.
You got to pay better attention, City.
I guess I got to.
Fuck, no, you got me off fucking track. Jullys, you can take
I can continue. So,
yeah, come on.
You got that much off track?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
but yeah, like with situations, that I've been in, it's definitely like, man, like you said, how you have one person who's calm.
Yeah,
like, I'm always the laid back one, right?
Same.
And
that's
then
a lot of my friends.
And then that's just my personality. And then typically the woman I have is the one that's like, oh, this is the issue I have and this and that. Like I'm the one to never, like with me, I'm the one to never bring it up. Like I see it and I'll talk to my dudes about it. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to Chopay. I'll talk to my dogs about it and be like, yo, this is what happened. But I'll never bring it up to her. And I feel like that's an issue because I'm not addressing what I'm seeing. I'm not addressing the red flags. I'm going to y'all.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm not bringing up with her, and maybe
and you have to
situations could be so. Yeah,
you have to bring it up in the right manner.
In the right,
you can't bring it up in a way that will fucking.
That's another thing I have to work out. Yeah,
you have to explode. And like I said, like I'm learning it. I'm learning it in the moment.
Right.
Of just
and the thing is, I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
When they do it again or they do something, and then I'll say, "Yo, da 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 da." Oh, this and that, but you, and then typically the woman will say, "Oh well, but you do da," and then it just goes awry.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like. For everybody, it's just it's individual, but it's just so hard now because sustaining a relationship, especially in this,
relationships are hard in general. They've always been hard.
Yeah, yes, they've always been hard. But I'm saying like sustaining a relationship in general, which I have not been able to do for a long term. I've been able to do it for an okay term, but not a long term.
I'll give you a year and a half, 2 years. That's good. I'll applaud you.
It's good, but when people around me who are married and have families,
are they happy? Are they all happy, or are they just making it work? Are they just trying their best?
I don't know that. I have some friends who are in a co-parenting situation, and I have friends who have a home and children together.
Same.
And are they happy? Yes, the ones on this side where they have the home together and they have the children, yes. But the ones that are co-parenting, no. So it's like I see both sides, but then I get to visit my parents every day and see that I can see them arguing, I can see them hugging, I can see them cooking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this is what I want. Like I have an example where I can see every day, like, this is what I want. This is what I want. And this is what I'm striving to get. I haven't yet found that, but
it's gonna be hard,
it's hard. It's hard.
You gotta find someone that, I mean, even like the opposite. Sometimes opposite is good because it will enhance you in areas that you're struggling.
Right.
Like if it's like you say that you're too laid back, and like they might not like that. You're like, okay, shit. Like if you really want to be with this person, like you need to step it up. In some of the areas where you want to.
It's hard.
To be there. It's hard, but
it's
like
hard.
you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You have to be more assertive in these kind of situations.
Right.
For A, B, and C or whatever.
For sure. But yeah, like I feel like for the Currys, they were just like stuff festers, and I know, and like you were saying something earlier, where you said you were in an argument or whatever or a situation, and then like you're the laid back one, and what tends to happen with people like personalities like you and I, will let stuff fester and it'll build up and it'll build up. And then it just comes to a point where it just explodes. And that's what happened in the person I was in love with. Stuff festered. She exploded. And she was like, like
toxic shit is crazy. Like you gotta avoid.
It's absolutely toxic.
Yeah, that's what you gotta avoid. Like you gotta be team. That's why I say you gotta be teammates. So you can't allow each other to fucking. If you got a problem, speak up on it.
But we're not
and talk it out.
Right. But majority of people don't know that they're.
But like you gotta. That's why we gotta learn.
Yeah. The thing is,
all we can do is worry about ourselves. Who fuck majority of people.
When you see the physical of somebody. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cuff that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wife that. Oh yeah, oh my, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about that goes for both ways. But you have to like, and I'm learning this too. Not just all of us. I'm learning this too. Is like you can't just go off of like how they look. Of
course not.
You gotta like know them and see like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
and like that's where I'm learning of just like in general.
Yeah.
It's like the exterior, I guess. It's just.
Yeah.
All superficial. It's like who the fuck cares?
Right.
What the person looks like. It's like, oh, well, I vibe.
What are their values? What are their morals? What are their ethics?
And like that's where you have to go into. Like you could be at the club, you could be at the bar, and be like, oh yeah, she's bad, but she could be the most fucking worst person that you've ever met, and vice versa. So it's just like you really have to key in like the appearance,
right?
Like, and like we're not young, like we're not 10 years younger anymore. Like back then, like that's all that fucking mattered.
Yeah.
But like now as you get older, I guess it's crazy.
That's what I'm learning.
Like that's what I'm learning too, and you just learn that shit with time. Is that an experience?
Yeah,
it's way more. It's way deeper.
No, it definitely is.
Which is crazy, and like to sustain like a 30, 40 year. Like I always say for like when someone passes away and they're like 80 or 90, I'm like they did like what they were like they accomplished like they lived for a long time.
Right.
I think like if you're in a relationship for 30, 40, 50 years, I think 30 is really the cutoff. 30 is like the starting point. and then it ends. I'm like, you know what? Like you all had a good run.
Yeah.
You know, like you
I
had
never
children.
thought about it like that, but
You've had children,
Yeah.
and like you've lived your life together. You
I
have
can respect
memories,
that.
and then if you go your separate ways, I'm sure you still always have love. For
It'll
each
be
other.
my last,
You'll
though.
Still, for sure. I mean, you don't know, but like you had your children, you had
No, I can respect
made-
that. I never thought about it
I
like
you
agree.
that.
made
I respect
family,
that.
like you made connections, and
It'll be
you said it'll be your last.
my first marriage would be my last.
So if you have a divorce, you're not going back.
I'm all
into
set.
You're all set.
I'm all set.
That's why I say
After
like,
30 years?
After 30 years, like I would say thank you.
You had your run.
I
We
agree.
had
You had your
we
run.
had our run together. We had children, and
Right.
we watched them grow up.
Right.
They're out of the house now. They're living their
See,
lives.
Yeah.
They could go 2 Christmases, 2 Thanksgivings, whatever it is.
I feel like that's what happened with them.
and yeah, and like that.
Everyone's
I'm
out the
sure
house.
like, they could still be in the same. I mean, I don't know like the ins and outs, but if Steph is having like a Hall of Fame,
That's what I'm
ceremony,
saying.
They're both. Not
It's
gonna show
30
up.
years.
It's like thank you.
It's
30
not 3 years.
They're-
It's
they're-
30
they're-
years. 30
They're
years.
friends. Like
Did y'all watch that video clip?
Oh, no, I didn't see
This
that.
dude was snitching. He said you got 30, 40 years.
No, I didn't see
I
that.
mean, yeah, man.
But yeah, I feel like that's what happened. Like you said, at like family gatherings and stuff like that, on holidays, yeah, they'll be cordial,
Yeah,
but
they don't hate each
but
other.
they'll bring each other's.
Significant others too.
So
the
yeah,
show. It's just
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
always have
that's
this thing.
normal.
I always have this thing where I say you have to know and learn a person.
Absolutely.
That's how I look at it. You have to know and learn a person. Like, we could be, you just got, that's literally what it is. You got to know them and you got to learn them. It's like, you were saying it earlier just there, and I was letting you talk through it, but you got to learn
Yep.
people. Like, just what makes them mad, how to encounter
And
them when they
once
say
you
some
learn it,
shit.
You better make the mental note and you try your best
Yeah.
not to.
Absolutely. But then people
Not to
were
let
having unprotected sex when they don't know the things you just said, and next thing you know, the last topic will happen. That I'm just saying.
Goodbye, baby.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
Man, we hit a lot of topics. It was good.
Very good episode.
I was just thinking like earlier in the episode, just like because it's been a while, like what's been happening, going on in the world, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be remiss to like not say like we had someone in the community that passed away, Michael K. Williams. The
Oh,
so if you have any
crazy.
words to say on that, rest in peace. That's big. Omar Little.
Rest in
Omar from
peace,
from
man.
Omar, yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah,
He was a beast. Rest in peace. Like his characters he played.
yeah.
Especially you watched the Shy.
I haven't watched The Shy.
I haven't seen The Wire or The Shy.
You haven't seen The Wire?
No, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen The Shy, but The Shy is on my. I'm gonna watch it.
Wait, was it the Wire or the Shy that he was on?
The Wire.
He was on the Wire. It was the Wire. I know he was on the Shy.
Alright.
No, he was on the Shy because he was
Okay.
he was Omar. He was Omar
Okay, okay.
with the shotgun.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
He was Omar
okay.
with the shotgun
Okay.
in the Shy. Yeah.
Alright.
And he played that. He was homosexual in there, so it's like it was. You know what I'm saying? But he was just flowing with it, like.
Yeah.
And I see him in the Wire as well.
Super talented.
Like I see him different things, and then was it last week? Was it? That he
It
It was last week, yeah.
Last Sunday. I
And then
believe.
boom, 55.
Yeah, 55.
50 something.
Yeah.
Mid 50, something like that.
So, like for me, I work in the substance abuse field,
Yeah.
and like, like overdose, like to me, like for me, it's I see that every day. Like I see and hear like overdose because I work in that field. That like that's the field I work in, and like stuff like that, like situations like Michael K. Williams, and obviously the field I work in, it just has me being like, yo. This is why when like people offer me like drinks, like, oh, yo, Julian, yo, get a drink. I'd be like, bro, I'm good. Or like, shorty, I'm good. Like, cause I know what this can do, or the pills or the stuff you put up your nose, what it can do. People, if they have one drink or one pill or one drug that they inject in themselves, it could change their whole course of their life. I know people who had lofts, condos, businesses in this city, in Boston, and because they picked up this, it's all gone like that. And like you don't know, like Michael K. Williams, we don't know what he was battling because obviously he's a A-list, B-list actor. He's has multiple roles. He even has a movie coming out. I think it's called Body Brokers. I think it's called. I just seen the trailer for that. So he's good financially, But it's funny, even with money, all the money in the world, you can feed your family, etc. He didn't have any children. He didn't
You
have
know
a
what I
wife.
noticed?
Sure.
To keep it right there.
Yeah, yeah.
People that get to that stage of money, they hit these drugs so hard.
Money
Because
is
that's not, it's not everything.
Like they just
Money isn't
like I
everything.
feel like they've hit a peak of they don't know
Right.
what to do anymore.
Right. They have the
And
money.
They have the money. They have everything, and they just want to just like Matt Miller, like 25, 26,
Had the money.
drugs.
Drugs.
Just, like
Juice World had the
like-
money.
Yep. Even young, he's like
It's
21.
not, that's the thing. Money it doesn't solve everything. It solves a lot, but it doesn't solve everything. Especially if you already have pre-existing mental health issues.
most things.
Yes, it does. But even then, it's like you said, Mac Miller. What did he want? He had Ariana. He had money. He was one of the biggest rappers at that world in the world at that time.
He was healthy, as far as we know, right? I didn't think he was going through any disease.
But the thing is,
Or
the
that was
mind is something else where you're just like, yo, like I'm just suffering from depression. Like I have this money, but it's like this is not making me happy. It doesn't fulfill me. I want something more. You're yearning for more. Robin Williams.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
Didn't need anything. Next thing you know, he's in the closet. He's hanging himself in the closet. Bro, it's money. Yo, audience, money is not everything. Even though whatever you see on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, social media, TV is not everything. It's really not. Like, I'm even seeing that.
No,
And
it's
like,
deeper.
what I want right now,
Deeper.
that's my first thing I want to wake up is money, money, money. But like,
Once you get it,
I'm
all the
sure
things start to matter, and you see that.
all the things.
That's what happened because you see that with these people who have all the money. Then when you hear the story, they talk about family and other type of depressions and this thing happening. That had nothing to do with money. That just drained them down. That was weighing on them, and you didn't even know. But money couldn't solve it because that thing had nothing to do with money. So it's a lot, man. That it's when the drug takes over, it can hit. People just go and stir left just because, I don't know. I just keep seeing it. Like, when they have so much money, the drug just come over and it just takes over and motherfuckers
Yeah,
just
Steve,
overdose.
That's great. Yeah.
But
Bro.
it
Rest in
is.
peace, Michael K. Williams.
Damn,
Word.
this is a whole nother topic. I don't want to bring it up, but I can't. Well, like what Akon said, that's a
he
good
say?
convo though.
Just say what he said.
What do you say?
He said that speaking because the TMZ reporter came up to him and talked about Michael K. Williams, like, oh, you know what's your thoughts? Because he knew him personally, but he said people in Hollywood have more problems than the poor. It's a good topic though.
Yes, do our research on that. Come with some bullet point and see what problems they actually do have.
Right. I disagree? Yes, but that's because I'm not
You can't disagree or agree
right.
because you don't know what's inside there.
Exactly.
Can't agree.
We definitely can agree.
We can have an opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Yeah,
can have an
But
opinion,
it's
like you said,
Yeah, but everyone can have an opinion.
but
you can't agree or disagree. 'cause
I was
you
like,
don't know.
when I first read the headline, I was like, what the? But again, I'm not a multimillionaire.
Because
I
the thing
don't
is,
know.
poor people just have poor problems, can't get into things. But I guess rich people have rich problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, but it could be
Everyone has
family,
problems. Everyone-
drugs.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody
It's
has
just on a
problems.
different
Look at
level.
what DeMar DeRozan was talking about with the depression and Kevin Love. Like, that's the first time for me, like, it really hit. Where it's
And
just
they
like,
super rich.
They're super rich. They're rich.
It,
you know,
like,
so
let's
on a
just say
different
mental
level.
health is not. It cannot be
doesn't-
solved. It's not. There's no
money.
dollar sign.
Yeah,
There's no worth.
You're human.
Yeah.
Everyone is human.
Human. Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. Money isn't solving any problem. That can solve a lot, but it's not solving your mental.
Financials can't repair relationships with your parents. It can't repair relationships with your spouse. It can't repair relationships with your siblings.
It can't repair you when you're in the hospital.
Right.
It can do the best.
It can do the best for you. Yeah.
but it can't repair you.
We were
Like,
talking
what I'm
about that in a
saying.
previous episode with like COVID. Like, it doesn't matter. COVID has no dollar sign.
Yeah, it don't.
Shit like that. And like all diseases, cancer doesn't have a dollar sign. All these things don't have it. Like,
Shout out to
that's
Cat.
it. So
He has
it's
all the
just-
money in the world, but when he lost his mother, he was like, nah.
Yeah.
You could tell he was like, nah. I'm
Yeah, man,
not
it's
feeling
deep.
this.
It's deep, man. We hit a lot in this episode. A
nah,
lot
it
of
was
shit.
good
It
after
was
a
great-
few weeks of
Definitely
being
one of the
away
best
from
episodes
that.
already,
for sure.
for sure.
And
Nah, it
just
was
keep
good.
building.
It was good. It's a lot. I want to have a mental health episode too. We should
Sure.
talk about
And we
that.
could
that's
bring up that
absolutely-
Akon.
And I
Paul,
have-
if you watch this, I got you.
We could bring up the Akon topic again because I think it's really something we need to get
I'm
into.
down
For it, though.
Oh, okay.
You're not down for? All right, that's cool.
No,
But
I
yeah.
didn't say that. What?
No, I thought that's what
Oh,
City said.
No, he said something. No.
Oh, he said something else? Okay.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
we learned a lot this episode. I'm glad we were able to touch on that because that Michael K. Williams, because that brought into another deep topic. And before we sign off, any final words?
Nah, great episode. That's all I gotta say.
It was good, man. I enjoyed all the back and forth. I enjoyed the insights. It was good. All these people, there's a lot going on in the world, man.
And we're gonna keep speaking on it. We're gonna keep doing us.
There's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna keep coming, keep talking our minds.
Oh yeah.
I love how we have 3 different point of views, which is great.
For sure.
So it's been great,
Yeah,
guys.
for until next time, I'm one of your hosts, Chopay Scoop Moore.
Jules.
No, one of the hosts.
The host.
Not the. Come on, man.
I'm Chef Fun over here.
We out till next time.
Peace. Hey, girls just wanna have fun. We turning up. Someone wrote a runs. Someone pour a cup. Cause tonight we going up and coming down. It's gonna be a while. Someone